what's good, Double Clutch Nation? It's your boy Wygos, and I am so excited. We are back to basketball, and if you guys don't know, because we've been through the off season, and last year was not like the season prior. I started this channel as a way to talk basketball and hopefully one day make a career of that. I've been slacking, but the season is back and we are here. So I figured I'd make a video to talk about some changes and some of my excitement for basketball coming up. I'm so excited. I'm going to be celebrating opening night with my father. We're going to watch both games, both Lakers and Golden State. And then as well as that, the championship rings go to OKC and they are going to be matching up against the Rockets. Now that I've said that, I'm going to try to do a basketball video every single week of the NBA season. I'm going to do shorts for game predictions every single day that there are NBA games, and I'm going to keep my record over the season. These are my goals. I'm locking them in. Like, comment, subscribe if you like basketball, because we're going to be doing a lot of that. This channel does all sorts of stuff, but that is something that is going to be a lot more prevalent. For those of you that don't like basketball, there's still going to be the regular uploads, so don't worry about that, but this is kind of an in addition. I'm going to be adding to my workload. Let's talk basketball. I'm so excited. There's so many different narratives. I don't even know what to get into, but I kind of just want to get the excitement as a fan out for the start of the year. So let's talk about it. Victor Wembanyama, finally healthy, finally back, looks insane. He trained with Hakeem Olajuwon in the offseason, and he looks like he's going to be a monster coming for MVP, DPOY. It just really depends on the team and the ability that they're able to do in the West, because the West is overly stacked. Talking about the West, let's go to the East. The Eastern Conference is an open book and going to be a lot of fun. We have the Milwaukee Bucks, who are kind of torn apart, but they add Miles Turner. They have Kevin Porter Jr., who I expect to take a big jump this year, especially with the increased role, and he kind of has to. Giannis is one of the best players in the league, so I actually expect quite a bit from the Bucks. We get to see Evan Mobley progress even more. Very excited for that. The Hawks have built an amazing team. Obviously, I'm wearing a Magic jersey. I got Magic stuff in the back. Desmond Bane is like such a great move. I know we gave up a lot of picks, but I'm so excited for the fit he has with this team. He's the exact type of player they need to work alongside Franz and Paulo and keep the engine going. Wendell Carter looked really good, by the way, in the preseason, so that's exciting. Some other stuff that I'm looking forward to: Zion is back. He is my favorite player. If you guys did not know, I've been watching Zion forever, and I can only hope, not just for Zion, but for the rest of the league, that there is nothing but health and health and wealth. Let's go with that. I want to see everyone healthy at their best. I want the best possible season, and as we all know, I don't know if it'll work out that way. We're already missing LeBron at the beginning of the season. J-Dub's out tonight. This is Chris Paul's last year, so there's going to be a farewell to him. But honestly, just leave what you're most excited for, or a couple of the narratives that you're most excited for this season, in the comments. I'm very curious to see what you guys are looking forward to. I know Cade is going to have a big year with the Pistons. There's a lot to watch. There's so much to watch. I'm going to hopefully be front and center for all of it. I think I want to pick all the awards and then who I think the main contenders are, who's going to make the finals from both conferences, and then also who's going to win the championship. This is my first day prediction. So MVP, I don't want to go nothing too crazy. So Victor would be a really fun one. Zion would be a really fun one, but I'm going to be honest, I'm going to put my bias to the side. Zion would have to do a ton to get MVP. Luka has a shot depending on how the Lakers do and all that, but I honestly don't feel like Luka's going to get it this year. Shea could go back-to-back. Nikola Jokic could get it. They're doing the double bigs, and he has a lot of depth this year. Giannis is obviously in the conversation. Jalen Brunson could do great things. Guys, this is probably not a shocker with how much of a load Giannis is going to have to carry. If he carries the Bucks like I expect him to, if they end up as a top 3 seed and he puts up the numbers he does, plus some, because he's going to have so much on his back this year, I think Giannis is going to get the MVP this year. Obviously, I think if I were to back that up, probably Shea and Jokic, same as every other year, will be right there. But I would like to say that Zion and Ja have some ability. We've forgotten about both of them due to injuries. Their teams aren't the best, so that's going to hold them back. Health is going to hold them back. But we've forgotten how great of a player Ja Morant is, and how when he's at his best, he is a top 5 guard with the potential from anywhere of 1 to 5, in my opinion. You guys might hate that. So yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, I guess Donovan Mitchell could be in there. Evan Mobley's expected to take the jump. Like I said, Victor would be a fun player to watch. But I'm gonna put my vote for Giannis. I'm gonna pick Giannis for MVP. Next, we're gonna go to the DPOY, Victor. As long as he gets the games, it's Victor. I guess you could say Evan Mobley. He's looking even better this year. So hopefully him and the Cavs have a great and healthy season. Everything's assuming health is good. Rudy Gobert is always in the conversation. Dyson Daniels is amazing for the Hawks, and that's going to be exciting to see his progression hopefully take another step. Herb Jones is a great defender. Toumani Camara is good, but I don't think he's going to be a DPOY candidate. There's a lot of players to look at, but I'm going to make my official pick Victor. Chet is another guy who can get in there, but I think Vic is the obvious choice. If he stays healthy, he's going to get it. So that's the way to go. All right, sixth man of the year. I think there's two players I really like for this. I've been a big Josh Hart fan since he was in LA. I did a 2K series where I, not on video, just in my brain and in real life. I did a league where I made him have a 99-3 because he was a sharpshooter in Summer League. And I got him to win MVP alongside LeBron. It was very random, but very fun. And Naz Reid's a player I love. He had some terrible stuff happen during this offseason, and I hope he's doing well. I hope that his family gets to, have the most fulfilling life ahead of them. And so, honestly, I think Honestly, I think Josh Hart would get it if he does stay coming off the bench the whole year. I think Josh Hart will be sixth man of the year because his engine is insane. His rebounding for his height is insane. The fit on the Knicks, they're going to be a really good team, which helps with sixth man of the year because if you're a sixth man on the Utah Jazz, do I really want to give you sixth man of the year for putting up those empty calorie stats off the bench? Not really. But Naz Reid's another player who could get it. I hope he has a great season, and I'm very excited for everybody. I just feel like a broken record. I'm so excited for this year. Our next award to go over is Most Improved Player, and we're going to take it back a step. I don't know if anyone else is saying this. They probably are. But Kevin Porter Jr., man, starting point guard role. He's had a lot of pushbacks. He did some questionable things. All right, my footage cut out, but what I was saying is Kevin Porter Jr.'s role, his skill, the amount the Bucks are going to be in win now mode with Giannis. If he stays on that team and doesn't get traded and they don't acquire another point guard to take his spot, honestly, I think he has potential for like 18 points a game. Maybe I'm crazy. Good playmaking. Obviously, he'll need to step up on defense, limit the turnovers, but he could be in a very good spot as far as his career goes. I'm not really going to consider second-year players because like Donovan Clignan could get it because his role increase is going to be insane. But I'm not really thinking of a sophomore, boost to really get that MIP. Kevin Porter Jr. is going to be my pick for that. Clutch player of the year. Hear me out, guys. I'm going to sound biased. I'm giving it to Ja. If he stays healthy, he's a dog. He's good in clutch moments. If y'all remember when he tore his shoulder and he came back, he had a game winner in his first game back, but health has just been destroying him the last couple of seasons. Memphis has had a hard time staying healthy in general, even without him. Jaren Jackson's had injuries, Zach Edey, everybody on that team, it seems like. So, considering health, I think Ja is going to get Clutch Player of the Year. It's really hard to go off of that because you got to think about who's going to have close games and who's going to make the right moves in those close games. It could be anyone. But I'm gonna throw Ja out there. I think he's got that. And besides that, let's talk about the finals. I'm going to be picking the Milwaukee Bucks to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. And OKC is right on a dynasty, bruh. They are so close to a dynasty. But their matchup tonight was the second seed with young players who are still developing. Kevin Durant added. No Fred VanVleet, but Reed Shepherd, man, he could do something in that role. He's looked good. Those are two really interesting teams. I don't think the Nuggets are going to make it past the second round. I don't buy into the Clippers hype. And honestly, I don't really buy into the Lakers either. I like the Pelicans as an underdog team, but probably not this year. Grizzlies as an underdog team, probably not this year. Spurs, not this year. Unless Victor just goes on some crazy stuff. I don't see the Suns making it. Suns probably won't even make the playoffs. Bold take. I don't know if you hate me for that, but whatever. Rockets and OKC, man. Kings are a nightmare. Minnesota has a shot at it. But I still don't like them over OKC. I think Ants hit his peak. I don't think... I'm just throwing bold takes out. I think Ants hit his peak, man. And the supporting cast, I don't see them doing as good as they did this year. I hope that Naz Reid does great. I'm a Nas fan. I like Rob. Rob's cool. Julius, I don't see him stepping up again. The Mavericks are so interesting. Okay, if Kyrie comes back, which he's not going to, but let's pretend, no, he's not coming back. Anthony Davis, Cooper Flag, Klay Thompson. They could mess some things up. It's an interesting core. Man, I really like the Mavs for that, actually, but I think I'm going to pick, oh my God. The Rockets just look so good, man. I'm going to pick the Rockets. Rockets are going to the finals. A conference finals between them and OKC would actually be insane. But I'm going to pick the Rockets to win this year. And then going up against the Bucks, as much as I want Giannis to get a chip again, give it to the Rockets, man. I think Rockets are going to be who I pick. Day one. Knowing nothing. Day one. I'm picking the Rockets to win the championship. I don't know if I like it. Who would you pick? Tell me why I'm stupid. Because I could be. But just off of vibes, personnel, that team's going to be so good. If they can stay healthy, they're going to be so good. I'm going to pick the Rockets, man. And we'll see. Wow. I don't know how to feel about that. There's so many good teams this year, especially out west. There's going to be teams that could contend in the East that aren't going to even make the playoffs, which is kind of crazy. I'm for abolishing the conferences. Eliminate conference seeding. Just make it the best 1 through 30 teams. Make them match up. Or I guess 1 through 16 teams at the end of the year. Make them match up. Besides that, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are excited for the games. I'm going to get to editing this right away. Post it up. Let me know who you think's going to win tonight. Let me know who you're excited for. MVP picks, NBA champion picks. Subscribe for more. Enjoy basketball. Enjoy Fugglers. You know what Fugglers are? They're these things. If you like basketball and you know what Fugglers are, man, you're like me. Wow. Enjoy opening night and the rest of the NBA season. I wish everyone health. I hope you get to celebrate it right. I hope you get to enjoy it all night. And most importantly, enjoy life. Until next time, stay blessed.